Hey man, how is life? What we have here is a pretty simple active campaign to Salesforce automation. So the requirement is pretty straightforward. When an email is opened or when a link picture in the email is opened, then a record should be created in Salesforce. In this example, is we are talking about Salesforce, but actually it can be any CRM or any database, right? There are actions which we don't want to process, for example, marketing watch, but link clicked, email opened, bounced email, we definitely want to process, right? Other will just go, it this section will go nowhere. So when bounced email happens, it goes down and then it tries to find a listing. So when ACE in each listing has an ID which should match the ID in so the ID of the listing in Salesforce should match the ID of the listing in AC. If not, then this gets triggered. This is some sort of internal notification process. Essentially, some way it is error handling, and it was decided to send a message to the client, right, who is the main admin. But it can be anything. It can be a WhatsApp message, it can be a Slack message, it can be an email. Basically, it can be anything. I call it a bell notification because in Salesforce there is a bell icon and a small circle displays the number of messages it has. If the listing is found, then it tries to find that contact with that bounced email. Now, it's possible that there are duplicate contacts, and in that case, a message is delivered to the client. Or let's say a contact is not found, which would be a very bizarre scenario. It's like, how did that contact end up in AC if it is not in Salesforce, right? But it's possible. But if there is only one contact with that email, then a high priority task is created, and the due date is today. And basically, the message is: here is the email which bounced. Here is the contact. Please update the email. If for actions like email, a link clicked or email opened, a flow goes here and it's checking the listing again. If it is not found, it goes here again. If it is found, then again it's checking if the contact is not there. If not, it goes down. If it is a dupe, it goes down here to this error handler. And if the contact is found, then it goes here. And it either creates a marketing record against the listing or updates it. Now, the statuses of the marketing object are ranked. So, for example, email opened is obviously less important than link clicked, link opened, right? So, uh, if if the status of this record is link opened, it should definitely not be updated to email opened again. Now, this part cannot work alone. It needs to have a backup. Why? What happens is that if a person opens an email quickly and clicks on the picture, which is a link, quickly, two transactions will be triggered in an A10. And in the logs, uh, they have the same execution time. They are executed at the same minute, same second, same millisecond, meaning both of them will come here and two marketing records with different statuses for the same client, for the same contact will be created. And that makes some sense, right? So this is handled internally in Salesforce. It's checking if that contact has the same has a marketing record of a different status, and if so, then one of them gets deleted, right? But of course, N10 could handle that as well. But but it was decided to handle that process in a CRM, right? Overall, this is useful because first of all, AC doesn't have a way to transfer that data natively to Salesforce. And this information can be useful, let's say, for reporting purposes or to track how many clicks or email opened a listing has generated over time. Thank you.